Purpose Ambassador Training. Purpose, Vision and Leadership. Television has changed.
Welcome. Okay.
What
All right. Good evening, everyone.
How do
Please,
you
as you join, please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, we are seeing it.
All right. Welcome. Please, let's wait for others to join as well. Thank you for
Okay.
joining early.
Hmm.
Please, you can also tag them on the group so that everyone can know that we are here. Kogi State. Is the person's name Samuel? Welcome. We are waiting for more people to join. Please, you can help by tagging them on the group. If there's anybody that you know that is not here, please also you can remind them. Tonight's meeting is very important. Thank you. Okay. Please help with reminding if your partner is not here, please do well to call them or remind them, please, so that we don't go over these things again. Okay. Welcome, Oma. Please, if there's anybody you know that is not here, please help remind them, call them, tag them. We need more people to join this meeting so we can start. Let me ring the group. Well, while we are waiting, can you tell me how it is going in your state? What is the update? Are you still recruiting volunteers? You can reply via the chat box though. Welcome, Stella. I'll be expecting your response on the group chat. On the chat box here rather. Welcome, Emmanuel. Please let's try to get more people. Let me ring the the 8:10. Let's try to get more people on the call. Yeah. Please, I'm expecting updates from other states. Okay. Bombay. Okay, you're still recruiting. So we'll talk about how to build your team and to ensure they are active. Yes, if you allow them to be inactive from the beginning, they are going to cost you ethic when the main work start because you will not see them. You will not see them, and that is going to cause issues. Because then you would have gotten a lot of school approvals, and then nobody to go to the schools, and that would not be good. So it's part of the things we are going to discuss tonight. So please let's try and call people to join the meeting. Okay.
Everyone
Okay.
says,
Okay.
can I do?
Yes, you can.
I suggest that we now, like it
It's
is all
8:10 already. Your line is breaking. If you can type, it will be good. I can't hear you clearly. But it's 8:10 already, and we have to start this meeting now. So once again, thank you and welcome to the training session for the Tingre State Ambassadors. So I'll be calling you the Purpose Ambassadors. So you get familiar with um, tagline, which is igniting purpose, empowering things, and enabling change. That's our tagline. Um, our mission. I'm repeating this because I want you to get familiar with it. Because if we don't understand our vision and mission, there's you will not be able to really align yourself with what we do and how we do what we do, right? So, our vision first is to raise a generation of teenagers who are self aware, purpose driven, and are equipped and they are equipped to live lives that is meaningful and a life of impact. So we want to see a generation of teenagers that are not just confused. We want to raise a generation of teenagers that have clarity, that have an understanding of their future and where they are going to, right? Also, and this is we are doing this by mentorship sessions, purpose discovery outreaches, leadership development programs. Sorry, confirm if you can hear me. There's a message that says that I cannot hear you. Please confirm if you all can hear me. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So probably it's the person's network. So yeah, so that's what we do. So we do this by first. So you'll be wondering that why are we going for a lot of school outreaches, a lot of schools and all? Because for us at Invest Development Foundation, we have a framework, and the first thing we do is to ignite purpose, and we do that majorly via the outreaches. So majorly to just educate them, that awareness. So after the awareness, we now come back and then begin to empower them through mentorship, because we cannot say mentorship is outreach is not mentorship. Outreach is more like an awareness platform where you okay give them that first knowledge, and I can tell you that it is not a waste of time. That seed, that knowledge that you want to give them, you that you are exposing them to, is not a waste of time. So after that, we now look towards mentoring them. That is going to be not that's not going to be a one-time session. It's going to be something that will stay with them. So for mentorship, it's usually like it's not all of them. So for example, in 2023, we reached out to about over 500, rather 5,000 rather, across 46 schools precisely. But when we wanted to do the mentorship, we mentored only 851 across 15 schools. It was more streamlined because mentorship costs it more money because of materials and all of these things. They are free, so we can so what we are doing now is we want to make sure that at least everybody has that awareness, they have that first knowledge, right? That would help them to know who they are and understand clarity for themselves. So talking, and that is what we are doing with Project Purpose 300. So I have here that according to studies, a significant number of Nigerian teenagers experience identity confusion, low self-esteem, lack of purpose, clarity. And we already agreed on this on Friday in our general volunteers meeting. We spoke about the issues that teenagers are having across the states, across the country, and we have different issues, but all of them still falls on the issue of identity confusion, low self-esteem, lack of purpose clarity. And that is why we are not just going to them with education on self-esteem and all those things. We have been able to identify the major issue, like the foundational problem. So what we are doing now is we are tackling the foundational problem, not just peripherals, because it is possible for somebody to have high self-esteem and still they are confused. So that's why they are majorly talking to them about their purpose and how to connect that knowledge to their career path. And we believe that this is going to help them to understand that there is more to life than whatever they are seeing or experiencing right now. I said, while they attend school daily, many are unaware about their strengths and their future pathways and how to make life decisions. A lot of them don't know what to do. I started reading a book today on career guide, and it's even exposing me to how to guide teenagers, because one thing as mentors, as ambassadors, you have to read a lot. Even though I have been teaching this thing, I still read a lot about it throughout the holidays, like while the students were on holiday, because I know that okay, we are going to resume again, and I will be doing another back to back of teaching them. I needed to get more knowledge. I started reading new another set of books, trying to understand okay, what are the issues that they are facing now? How can we really help them? So as ambassadors, we will train you, but you will still need to also build yourself. You still need to also build yourself to be able to answer their questions, to be able to solve their problems. So I don't. Should I go? Okay, we still have. So in the urban and rural areas, the gap is not just academics, it's more personal. So it's not just about, yes, they are not interested in school. The major reason why they are not interested in school is because they don't see reasons why they do not see school as a pathway. They do not see education as something important. And some of them, they even see it, but their parents don't see it. Especially in the north, and probably in the east as well, their parents don't see the importance of these things. And that's why we are coming to help the students to understand that education is important, and education is a pathway to your future, right? So Project Purpose 300 is Tigres Development flagship trade campaign for this year. For every year, we usually have like a flagship project, right? So for this year, this is our project for this year to reach them. So next year would probably now mentor them and then do more of skill acquisition programs. And next year, I'm seeing a career exploration conference, a very big career exploration conference for students, where we are going to have people from different career paths come and display what their life really looks like and how to actually journey and go through it, because a lot of them are confused. They don't know, they just pick courses, they just pick schools. So next year would be majorly that, from what I'm seeing right now. So we do purpose discovery workshops. So I will tell you what the difference of purpose discovery workshop is when we go into the session. And if I do not, please do well to ask. So this is the major reason why we are here: how to plan a school outreach. If you are following, please give me an emoji that describes your your mood right now. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, the sound is breaking. Oh wow. Is it still breaking? Is the sound still breaking or is it clear now? Thank you. I can see that you're following. I can see that you're following. So now let's go into, oh, sorry, how to plan a school outreach. So I want to take you through steps on how you go about planning your school outreach in your different states. So we would also look at how to engage with the school management. We would also look at how to build your team. I can already see complaints about, oh, some volunteers are inactive. That's why we are here tonight. We are going to talk about it, brainstorm together. We would also talk about fundraising and resource mobilization. Then we'll ask questions, and that's all. So I'm not going to take so much of your time, but I will need a lot of your attention. So let's get into the teaching. So in planning your school outreach, from my experience planning over 70 outreaches, I would say these steps are going to really help you if you can follow through with it. So the first thing is define your objective. The school management will ask you, so you need to already know your objective. Why are you doing the outreach? Why are you coming to their school? What value are they going to get from it? Because this is something that they will ask. So you need to know it. It has to be it has to be a knowledge that you have already. Define your objective. What do you want the student to gain? That's what I mean by that. Because when you go to the school outreach and then you begin to talk to them, you need to know your audience. You need to know why you are doing what you are doing. I will not be there to help you answer questions. You should not be at that time that you will send me a message to say, oh, the school is asking me this, how do I answer it? That is why you should get familiar with Synchronous Development Foundation profile that I sent to you, and then the project guide, so that you can really understand what is the objective, what do we want the students to gain. We want them to gain clarity about their future. We want them to begin to discover their life's purpose, right? These are the objectives. And they would ask you that, okay, after teaching them, what would happen? There will be character development. They will make better decisions. Their academics will improve. Their interest in education will improve, because now they understand that education is a pathway to their future and their future is not blank. The second thing you need to do is to Okay, I think I mixed the number here. The second thing is to identify target schools. Identify target schools. Which schools do you want to go to? Now, there are some states that to go to public schools is easy, right? It's easy in the sense that you don't have to go to a lot of government approvals. For Lagos now, we want to do school outreach in Lagos public schools. I've taken letters to the district since July, because I know that they would come up with all sort of things and requests. After taking the letters in July, I was called for an interview. I went for the interview. I passed the interview. They approved the project and said first week in September, come and get the approval letter that has the date and all. Guess what? They called me back that they changed director, so they need to start the process all over again. So I had to take the letter back again. I did another interview, and now I'm waiting for another approval. So after we have gotten approval before, so on that, so that is why we have been doing private schools. Now I need to go back to district, do another follow up. It's quite a long process, and I know that in some states it's like that too. So if your state is like that, target private schools, and target for a start, target private schools that are close to you, places that you don't have to transport yourself a lot, like you spend a lot of money, like travel to. No, you don't need to travel. I'm sure that in your community where you stay, in your vicinity, there are schools around there. So target those ones. Those are like low hanging fruit. Target those ones and take your letters to them, right? Take the letters to them, reach out to, and I was saying to some people that messaged me this morning, please, when you take letters to schools, it is very important that you try as much as possible to give the letter to decision makers, principal, head of school, vice principal. Don't give the letters to teachers. Don't give the letter to the gift man. Teachers sometimes, you see, Nigerian teachers, I honor them. They are doing amazing, but a lot of them are not even interested in the job. So they will not deliver your letter, and they cannot even explain your project to the school management the way you will explain it. So it's always better to reach the decision makers. So choose schools that are easily accessible and where you feel like they would give you access. Another thing is secure approval. That's the third one. So write a letter and follow up with the school management. We have done the letter part for you. So what you need to do here is to go to the school, drop the letter, explain the project to the school management, and ensure that you collect their contact. Ensure that you collect their contact. They will tell you that will get back to you, but trust me, they will not remember to get back to you. You are the one that will get back to them. So ensure to get their contact so that you would continue, you would follow up with them, because a lot of times they will not give you a date on the spot. They will tell you that they need to discuss, they need to check their timetable, this and that. So you are the one that will now collect their contact and then continue to discuss with them. Some of them would say you should come. There are some schools like that they will say, oh, come again. We want our director wants to see you in person. Then I will go. They will now give dates. And sometimes you will go, they will still not give you dates. They will say they will get back to you. So when you have a goal to reach 15 schools, give letters to about 30. If the goal is to reach 30 schools, give the letters to like 40, 45, 50 each, because there are some schools that will not get back to you. There are some schools that no matter how you call them, they will not answer you. But I believe that would have a lot of access. I know that you would have access. I know that. And I know that this first term is majorly usually they usually allow a lot of extracurricular activities. They usually allow that. Last term, that's the third term, we could not go to more than 27 schools here in Lagos, because exams, WAEC, NECO, JAM, schools were extremely busy with exams back to back. But now there is no exams, there are no external exams, so they are more open to projects like this. So the next thing is to prepare content and material. So for this, we are going to give to you. So what you should be expecting, I will be teaching on it tomorrow, and I will be sharing you I will share my slide with you. I will share my slide with you so that you can use that to build your thoughts when you're teaching them. But I will also share you a small guide that you will give to them, right? So that they will also have it. And also, there's an affirmation that we say together when we are done. I will also give you that. I will put it on. I will do it for you that you just have to print and cut. I will do all those things for you. So the banner as well, for the banner, my graphic designer just woke up this evening. So he's sending them already. I can see the one for Ekiti already in my DM. I can see the one for Kogi State. So as soon as he sends all, as he's sending it, I'll be sending it to the group. I'll send it as document so that it will retain quality for printing. So for printing the banner, please, size is 4 by 4. The size is 4 by 4. So we are printing it as a normal banner. It's not a roll-up banner. It's a normal banner that you just put as branding, and when you're going, you can ask them to use it to also take pictures. So for visuals, you and your volunteers can also walk around cardboards. Use cardboards to write some nice things. I will give you some things that you can write on cardboards that can help you, so you can do those things. And you can even take cardboards to some of those schools and let the students do their creativity and write their affirmations on it, just to make it very, very good. And let me also mention here that depending on the school, there would be different approaches. There'll be different approaches. And what I mean by that is, in a school where they have about 300, 500 students, public schools, they have sometimes up to 1,000 students. In schools like that, you should only focus on teaching them. You should only focus on, because in schools like that, they most likely give you an assembly ground access, like come and talk to them on the assembly ground, because a lot of those schools do not have a hall that can fit in all of those students at the same time. So in schools like that, you do you all you only do is to talk to them, right, and take some feedbacks from them. So it will be majorly teaching them and all. So number 5 is mobilize volunteers. So please, as I'm going through this session, you can continue to help me pull people from the group, because we are more than this. We are about 30 ambassadors, and less. I have less here. So if your state have 2 ambassadors, 3 ambassadors, and you can't see them on the call, please be nice enough to reach out to them. Please reach out to them, so that all of everybody will be in sync. So mobilize volunteers. That's the 5th thing, and that's something that every one of you have started doing already. Mobilizing your volunteers, at get people, your friends, classmates, colleague at works, mobilize them to also join you in achieving this project. I will talk more about volunteers when I get to the team building session aspect of this. So execute session. Arrive to the venue early, please. When the school says that we are giving you access to come by 10 a.m., you are not to get to the school by 10. You have to get to that school as early as at least 30 minutes before. the time that they were given, at least 30 minutes. And what that will give to you is going to give you time to gather yourself. It's going to give you time to gather your thoughts. It's going to give them time. Some of them, some of those schools, you have already told, they are the ones that tell you to come. Another thing I must say is when they tell you that come by so day, please call them a day before or in the morning that you are coming, because some of them will come and tell you that they did not know that you will still come. They are the ones that told you to come, oh, but they did not know that you will still come. So before you leave your house and go, call them and confirm to them that we are on our way. Oh, should we be coming? Because some, so that they too, as you are on your way, they will be preparing. When you get there, that is not when they will now start doing things that they should have done, and they'll be keeping you. Now, for example, this really affects in Lagos a lot because sometimes we already have school appointments in 3 schools, 4 schools in a day, which means that we are very time conscious. I know how much time I want to spend in each school. If you ask me to come by 7, I'm there early, I'm done, I want to go. So, and because I have another place to be to probably by 11, I have another school to be to by 1, I have another school to be to by 3:30. So it will not even work if we say let's, sorry, I'm trying to reply the graphic designer. So it will not even work if we say, okay, let us let us start going there late, and the school too, they are now saying okay, let's arrange. But if you have called them earlier, all of that will not be an issue. So that's it on. And also, please, dressing for volunteers is corporate. For ambassadors, dress corporate. Wear your shoe, dress corporate. The way you dress is the way that you'll be addressed. I'm sure that it is not only in Lagos that teenagers are very disrespectful. I'm sure that it is also in the other places. So if you go to them dressed like somebody that cannot be respected, they will not respect you. No matter what you say, they will not listen. They will not listen because this same set of students, they don't listen to their teachers in class. Sometimes I go to some schools and the way they treat their teachers is so disgusting. So these are not the people that you will go to and you will not dress well. You need to dress the way you would want them to address you, the way you want them to respect you. So arrive early so that you can set up your banner, prepare everything you need to prepare, and dress, please dress corporate, dress corporate, dress corporate. Number 7 is feedback and evaluation. So another thing I will be giving to you is a feedback form. In that feedback form, there will be 2 feedback forms. There will be one for the school management and there will be one for the students. So for each school, ensure you get feedback on how the session was from the school management. Let them write you a feedback, and please let them know. We don't encourage them to write a proper feedback. They are used to writing good, satisfactory. What else is there is to write? All those one word feedback, that's not what we need for them. We need them to write a proper feedback expressing what the session was like and how helpful they think it is. So, and also from the students, get a written feedback and a visual feedback. Visual feedback, I mean, at least get at least 2 or 3 of the students do a video telling you about how the session is, what they have learned, and what they will start doing. Do you understand? So, and get, so the feedback form for the students would be for about maybe 20 of them, giving a proper written feedback of how the session was. So I will share those forms with you, right? I will share the form with you. This is so that we can know the impact, at least what they feel. Let's see, we want to know how they feel, so it can, we can learn from it and we can also be encouraged by it. I hope you understand that. Another thing you would get is to help us with research. You would get a survey. So this survey is not for all the students. And why is that? Because in Lagos here, throughout last term, we have already gathered, we have done needs assessment, we have gathered survey for needs of 12, so that we can be able to really come up with a problem that the problem they have and the kind of solutions they need. So but I want us to also do it across the state, even if we don't gather a lot of data, but I want us to also see, because I know that the issues are peculiar by location. So yes, I would also share a survey that it will be printed, it will not be online. So one more thing here is the post outreach reporting. So for the post outreach reporting, like I already mentioned before, that you would be given access to a Google Drive where you upload your pictures for each school. So you would on the Google Drive tomorrow, or if we finish early tomorrow, I will take you through that process. If we don't, on Wednesday I will show you how to upload a folder and do all those uploading for the report, so that everybody would see how it is being done. Yeah, so that's that on post outreach reporting. So now to how to engage the school management. Before I move to how to engage the school management, please, if you have any question, you can drop it on the channel, on the box, message chat box. Yes, you can drop it on the chat box if you have any question, so that you will not lose your line of thought. Please drop it on the chat box. So now to how to engage the school management. I'm going to try and be fast because of our time, so that we can take a lot of questions, because I believe that you have questions. So the goal here is to build a strong relationship with the core decision makers of the school. So the first thing is be professional. Even when you are going to drop letters, be professional, dress well, prepare, let your letters be neat. Don't say rain. It was raining, so the letter is wet. That's not professional. Let your letters be neatly folded at all and dress well. Second thing is clear communication. Like I said earlier, define the objective. Explain what Tigres does to them. Explain why we are doing project purpose 300. Explain why you this program is going to be of value to the students. You are It's more like you are selling a product. Show them the value behind it, right? And the third thing is show alignment. Emphasize on how this outreach is going to support their students. Emphasize on it, because that's what they want to hear. Emphasize on it, that how this outreach is going to be a game changer for their students, how it is going to affect their mindset, their growth, their decision making, their interest in education, their academics. Show them all those things. Those are the things they want to hear. The next is build trust. Share testimonies with them, success stories. I think for that I would go no, not I would go through the social media page. Go through Tigre's social media page. You will see videos, some of the videos we posted of the students and their feedback and all. So go through that to know what to say. Also, number 5, offer support. Offer support and not demand. What I mean here is, so the school already have their timetable, they already have how they do their things. So even as you are trying to secure appointments with them, don't just come and say, don't you should not, depending on, I would say, read the room. Depending on what it is like, allow them to pick date and time that suits their school, that is suitable for their school calendar, right? And also allow no let them know, lastly, let them know that you respect their school rules, their time. You will not interrupt their calendar. Whatever time they give you, you will follow. You would stay you will stay on the time. You will not spend more than expected. Just show them all of these things, and they'll be impressed and they would give you access. So next to volunteers, team building, structuring for effectiveness. So as ambassadors, you cannot do this project alone. You need to build a strong team. You need to build a strong team. So in building a strong team, you have done the first work, which is mobilizing them. You have gathered them, they are on the group. Now that they are on the group, what do you do? I believe that they have started introducing themselves. I believe that you as an ambassador should have started planning on how you would be having a meeting with them. Apart from the meetings that we will have with them, apart from the meeting that Ingress would organize for them, you should also have your own state specific meeting, right? Allow them to own this project as much as you have owned it. Allow them to take decision, allow them to suggest schools, allow them to give them duties, let them do it, right? Don't micromanage them. That's one thing I have learned. Don't micromanage them. If you micromanage them, they will ignore you because they will see that you can do the work by yourself, so they will allow you to do it by yourself. So don't micromanage them. So first is identify strengths. Identify, you can put up a poll on your group and ask and let them identify the people that likes to teach, the people that likes media, the people that would prefer to go and submit letters. Identify their strengths. Second is divide. After identifying their strengths, then divide them into teams. Let there be a facilitation team. Those facilitation teams, they are the ones in charge of. As an ambassador, you are not you should not be the one that will teach across all the schools that you will go to. And that is why as you are going to train, you will train them too. So that on the day that you have two, three schools on the same day, you cannot cut yourself into three. What you will do is to allow them to also do it. So have a team that is a facilitation team. The people that you know that they are very good intellectually, put them there. The people that you know that they are good with public speaking, they can capture the attention of a lot of students at once, put them there. And there are some people that it is logistics. They would help. These ones are the ones that would go and print the letters for you. They will help you to go and submit the letter and all those things. It will help you to buy whatever you want to buy or need and all. So the media team are the people that will say they are the ones that you are going to put and say you are the ones that would ensure that we have pictures, ensure that we have content. You are the ones that will do video, create proper content. They are the ones that will be in charge of content creation. Take clear pictures. Remember that we are using our phone, but then it still has to be done excellently. So and it has to be planned. Pictures, plan it in your meeting. Talk to them about it. Make sure take this picture, take that picture, take a feedback video of at least two students. Do the video of how we are entering the school when we like plan all those things with your media team. Data collection, these are the ones that are in charge of they would be the ones in charge of getting feedback, the survey that I said I was said, then the feedback from students and teachers. So these are like four teams, but one person can be more than two teams. Well, somebody that is facilitating obviously cannot be doing media because there's no way the person is teaching the student and is also taking picture. But somebody that is doing media can do logistics, can also do data collection. Somebody that is in facilitation can also do data collection. After teaching, they will do the data. So just build your team. Why I say divide them into teams is because it gives them a sense of responsibility. They are not just imagining that this is what I am supposed to do. They know what they are supposed to do. So let them build it, divide them into teams. Divide them into teams. Let everybody know their role. Let everybody know what they are coming to do. Give them that sense of responsibility. So they will not be thinking that you are just the one that wants to get the work done. No, it's all of you. So the third thing is team spirit. Build a culture. Now, those that are not responding you on the group, send them a DM. They joined that group because they want to make impact. Probably they have some things going on. Show concern as a leader. Send them a DM. If you can call them, call them. Check up on them. Ask them, oh, we have been quiet on the group, what's going on, please. Another thing you can do, all your volunteers, save their contact. And WhatsApp has made it easy. Create a broadcast for them. So once in a while, you just send a broadcast message to them. They will think it's personal. Just send it. You are checking up on them. As they respond, you attend to them. So that they can know that more than you are not just here to use and dump them. You have their interest at heart. You are checking up on them. You are also, you're a good leader. So that is how some people that don't usually talk, they will start talking because they see that you are not just, and those ones that are not even available, they will let you know that they are not available. They will not just ghost you like that. I hope you are learning. If you are learning something, please give me an emoji. Give me emoji to indicate that you're learning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So another thing is capacity building, right? Capacity building. Regularly train them. We are going to do that. Even for you as ambassadors, this training is not, even after this 3 days training, we'll still have more trainings bi-weekly or once in a month until the end of the program. So, and it is very important that we train you and you train them. As we train you, you train them. If you need my slides, I can be gracious enough to send it to you. As we train you, you train them. And communications, I've already mentioned that. Communicate with them. Use WhatsApp broadcast. Check in on them regularly. Right? Check in on them regularly. And communicate with them clearly on the group. I believe that has done justice. But if you have questions, please, you can start sending your questions to the chat box. We are moving towards the end. Yeah, after this. So for fundraising now, and resource, everybody, not everybody, majority of you have started sending your budget. And you see all those your budgets. God, I beg, let me be sincere with you. It's a lot of money. I'm seeing 1.5, 500,000, 1.3 million, 1.2 million. I'm just smiling that okay, we'll do it. Don't worry. So for funds, um, I wanted to see your budget because we need to have we have a budget for this project. Yes, we have a budget. But I also want to see everybody's budget so we can work around it. So, and for reimbursing of funds, so let me even, before I go into that, let me use my slide. Don't let me deviate. So, as much as you are our ambassadors, I want you to also own this project. Like I said on the first day of our meeting, that this impact is your story. As I am coordinating training and all that, I cannot tell the story of the impact you make in your state as you would do that. You will tell a better story. You will tell a better story. So what I'm trying to say is you can also do fundraising from your state. I'm going to send you the call for sponsorship flyers. You can also encourage people to give, because the more they give, the more we have to give you. You can also encourage people to give to this project. If you have, for corporate partnerships, if you like I mentioned before, that partner with people, partner with printers, these cafe people to give you discounts for printing, partner with transporters to give you discounts for transportation if it is possible. Just try your best to also help us to look at ways in which we would reduce funds. And school support. Some schools will give you transport fare. Some schools, they are wise like that. So some schools, like in Lagos here, there are some schools that we go to that they will give us transport fare, they will give us refreshment, they will take care of the volunteers. And there are some schools that they don't even give you water, right? For me personally, in Lagos, what I started doing was when after we have agreed on dates, I called and I tell the school that okay, I'll be coming with my volunteers and I will appreciate if you can support their transportation. But if you cannot, we will still come. You get what I just said? So that way, as you are coming, even if it is so, and but this doesn't apply to public schools. This is for private schools. So I will tell them. So as they told me on the phone that okay, you can come on the 29th of September, I'll say okay, thank you very much. I'll be coming with about 2 or 3 volunteers. Please, I would really appreciate if you can support our transportation down to your school. Because the thing is, when you went there, you have made them understand the value and you have made them understand that it is free. Oh, I'm not collecting money from you. But if you can support transport, that is when they are done, when they are approved, they have given you dates, you now let them know. And you now also tell them that if they cannot, it's not a problem. But if they can, it will be well appreciated. So you can also have that. But do with wisdom. Do that with wisdom. Do that with wisdom. There are some places that you already know that oh they will not hear it, so don't bother. And there are some places that you think that okay they can and you will. And if they say no, that's fine. There are some big schools that you will think that oh they will support and they will not, and that's okay. And there are schools that you feel like oh they are even struggling and they will be the one that would support without even asking. And so that's that. So transparency here is for everything money you spend, please send a breakdown before you spend. And if your case is that you want us to reimburse you after spending, give me a proper breakdown of how you spent the money. This is because I will give a report I will give a financial report at the end of this project of how we spent money, of what we use the money to do. So please, I'm not trying to monitor or probe you. Already said it in the first meeting that everyone that is here, you are here because I trust you. I've not met you before, but I trust you. I trust that we'll do great things together, that we are going to make impact together. So please, I need you to be as transparent as possible with funds, with everything that has to do with this project. If any school gave you issue, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. My DM this period, I am not ghosting anybody. My DM is open to attend to you. And if you send me message and I don't respond, please don't take offense. I'm so sorry. As you're doing your outreach in your state, we are also trying to do our own in Lagos. So, sometimes if you send me message, maybe I'm coming from a school outreach like 2 or 3 that day already, and I'm exhausted. But then I will not leave your message unread. If I do, please resend the message. If it's urgent, call me. Call me, please. Call me. And that's we have come to the end of today's session. I'd like you to unmute yourself to let me know how the session was. Give me feedback. I love to get feedbacks. And also let me know if you have questions. Thank you. So me, I'll be muting myself now. I'll be expecting to hear from you. Thank you.
Um, am I audible?
You're audible.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Thank you very much, Faith, for this wonderful session. We really learn a lot. Like this is something that we can kind of utilize even beyond this program. Like we learn a lot about leadership, how to coordinate a team, how to do a lot of things like this. Thank you very much for this. And I have a question, and I think I've already dropped the question in the comment section. like you made mention during our first meeting that it's not necessary that like in a day you can visit 5 schools, so you can divide your team into 5 teams. Like you have 5 teams who are going to kind of visit different schools, like two school or maybe one school in a day. So like at the end of the day you can visit like 5 or more than 5 schools in a day. So for that case, how are you going to like for the banner? Are you going to provide like 5 banners so that each team use one banner for their program, or like how are you going to do it? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So let me start with the question that you already dropped on the chat box. Okay, it's the same. How many banners are we going to provide for each ambassadors? So for each ambassadors, you would have two. You have two banners. So there are some schools that probably if you have a lot of schools to go to on that day, you might not be able to take banners to all the schools, but you would have to. So from here in Lagos, printing a 4 by 4 banner is about 4,500, meaning two is about 9,000. But you can make inquiries in your state to know how much it costs over there as well. So and for your shirts, I will send the sample, like the design for the shirt, so you can ask how much they want to do the printing as well. So all of these things you will get them before the end of this week, because we are planning to start outreach proper on Monday, right? So everything that has to do with materials, banner, and all shirts, sample, and all those things, and the funds will get to you before the end of the week. So thank you for that question, and please accept appointment according to your team capacity. Now in Lagos, I have people that I don't know if I told you in 2024, between May to December, I did not go to outreach. I think I only went maybe like two. And we were working. Then I was on a very serious 9 to 5. But we had a project, and the project was going on without my presence, because I have a team of people that I've trained them well. They can I don't have to be there. Most times what I just do is send them their transport fare, send them materials, and that's all. And I'll get the pictures in my DM, finish. And I'll get the report. And that's because we have worked together. We have done all those trainings. I can now trust them to allow them to take man the project. So don't take school appointments that is beyond your team capacity. If your team can only go to one school per day, please do that. If they can only go to 2 schools per day, take appointments that there are some days that even me I reject appointments when they say come down, so that give us another date or we'll not be able to come, because probably we are booked for that day, and there's no way we can put another school on that day. Because one thing you will notice with these schools is they like Wednesday and Friday. They like Wednesday and Friday. So I believe I've answered that question. So I can see hands are being raised. But before I talk about the hands that are being raised, let me quickly answer this question. If they can't give us access to all their students, can we ask them to give us few of their students so we can deliver? Yes, you can. Some public schools will say they can't give you everybody that they can, and pick 100 or 200 for you. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay. So next person. Blessing, you raised your hand. You cannot mute yourself. Or have I answered your question? Any other question? Everybody understands fully. I'm not seeing anyone asking any question. Does that mean we can go? Okay. Benedict, any question? Gombe State, Benedict and Blessing, any question? Favor, I believe this is Favor from Gombe State. Okay, your question have been answered. Great. Favor from Gombe State, we should have a meeting. Please, you and this lady, there's Precious and there's Ogene Tiga, if I'm correct. We need to have a meeting so I can catch you guys up on what we are doing and what you need to do. Gifts, my gift from Enugu. Any question, please? Gloria, any question? Anna Ogunleye. Please, Anna, let me know which state, what state are you representing? Kelvin, Ibadan, any question?
No, ma, I don't have any question. I
I don't have any
understand
question. I
completely.
understand completely.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you. I can see Miss Esther question. Like here in the north, I don't think we will have schools that can support us with transport for now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. So which other person? Okay, I guess there are no questions. So on that note, like I have promised you, that our meetings are not going to be long. So yeah, I would say thank you for joining. Thank you for being attentive. Thank you for learning. And thank you because I know you implement what you have learned. Thank you very much. So we meet again same time tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be taking you through um, the teaching, like what you are going to be teaching the students. That's what we'll be talking about tomorrow. What you are going to be teaching them, how you teach them, how you answer their questions. So please, 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 and please come early. It's not going to be more than an hour. It's not going to take a long time, but you are going to learn how to handle the students, how to handle them. So yeah, thank you so much for joining tonight. For those that did not join, because I'm a very good person, I will give them the recording. So for the slide, okay, you need the slide. I'll send it to you. Don't worry. I'll send it to the group. I'll send it to the group. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Good night.